Today we're going to talk about something. If you are a photographer, photography is your main niche, your thing. We're going to talk about 5 photography jobs you should be calling your clients. They are trending in 2022. Thank me later when they say yes, they cut the check, all of that. We'll figure out my percentage later, but I want to make sure you guys are aware of what you need to be presenting to your client so that they can pull the trigger on some jobs. All right. Before we do that, you know what we got to do? We got to roll the graphics. So let's roll our graphics. What's going on? If this is your first time on this channel right here, this channel was designed for content creators like yourself that want to turn that passion into profit. We're not here to help you fix your dog's eyes in each picture and how to get that nice orange and teal look that everybody and their mama want. We're here to help you understand how to get the bag, the business side of the industry. My name is Ty. I'm a former Army combat photographer and the owner of FlashFilm Media, a company based out of Dallas, Texas, and the most trusted production company in the area. And this is what we do. Today, I'm here to help you understand the type of jobs you need to be calling up clients, presenting them, right? I told you cold calling is dead. It is absolutely true. But the clients you have worked with, that is not a cold call. That is a really hot, warm call. Let's do this. Let's start with number 5, right? Let's get right into it. It's social media / way of life photography. So why has this changed? Like, why does it even matter? How can I go and offer this to my client? If you approach your client and your client does not have images or their images on their website or anything, brochures or anything, if those images have not been updated to contain people with masks, they're outdated. Those images have expired. So make sure that you are approaching clients and saying, hey, what's up with your pictures on your website? They don't have masks. You're losing clients. People may not come in if they don't see masks. Unless you're in the area that's anti-mask, then that's not a good tip for you. And I've even seen content creators just Photoshop a mask on a guy. It's cheaper to say, hey, we can Photoshop a mask on these people for $50 a picture, $30 a picture or whatever. And they had a lot of images of people waving and people greeting clients and customers, and they don't have masks. They don't have the proper protection and gear to enter someone's home, especially if you're dealing with someone that is, if your niche is a service-based industry, you need to be raking it in right now. Those are things you need to be approaching your clients because they're not thinking about that. Now, again, these may be difficult to push on new clients. It is a possibility. And if you are going to land a job with a new client, more than likely, one of these 5 things will be it. However, if you call up a previous client and say, look, I'm on your website. Nobody on your website has a mask. What's up? Not even what we can do with, hey, tell me about it. What's going on? Oh, we haven't had a chance to update it. You guys are losing business because people are looking for that. There's a great chance that you are getting less calls because nobody on your website or on your social media is protected. So that's something you need. You can do it via email. If you have an email list of previous clients, you can do that. Number 2 is training photos. Training photos, right? Listen, you may not think this is huge. You may not think this is a big deal. When I got on with TGI Fridays, right, as a content developer, the number 1 reason they hired me was for training photos. It was not for video. It was not for this, that, and the other. It was because they got tired of using stock images in training photos. It is much bigger than you think. So not only just of employees doing things, we should do training photos of how to make a burger because they not only would they put out a video, but the back of house at TGI Fridays would get a book, and that book would have recipes in it. This is what this should look like. This is what that should look like. This is what this should look like. I don't care if they're a gutter cleaning company. They have a order of operation. They have training on what things should look like. They can't stop and watch a video all the time. Sometimes they put out booklets to go over and read and look at. On top of recruiting images, people forget about that, right? Recruiting images is huge because a lot of people are not keeping their job. A lot of people are switching jobs. A lot of people are looking for work. Businesses need to invest heavily in their recruiting. They can't just have a regular Indeed profile anymore. Indeed's making money because businesses have to upgrade their recruiting efforts. So not just PowerPoints, flyers, and mailers, but also the recruiting side of things. If they are on Indeed, they need great images. This is a chance to sell them images. This is a chance to sell them talent. Hey, we can bring in models to do the job. This is a chance to sell them location scouting. These are a lot of upsells on your package. A lot of upsells on your package. So make sure you offer it correctly. Make sure you are offering that structure-based pricing, because they may say, I don't think I want such and such in it because such and such has a tattoo, which is not a big deal, but some people may look at things differently. So those are things that you need to be presenting to your client because they're all upsells. All right, next. And this is one I talked about a little bit, depending on the type of job it is doubling down on the cleanliness, disinfected safety images. You want to show people they're doing the right thing, cleaning and wiping, especially if you are in any industry that requires cleanliness, which is most. You want to show people wiping this down. I got a client that is a janitorial service, and one of their biggest contracts is with the airport, right? They clean and wipe all day. However, they're buying new equipment, sprayers and things to help prevent the spread. So when they're buying these backpack sprayers and cleaners and they're fogging and misting, seriously, they want pictures of that. Just having, Windex and no mask ain't enough. Let's talk about number 4 on our list. And this is a big jump over, but it is the type of thing you need to offer to clients that you have, or it's a trending photography job. And that is Amazon product photography. Big difference between regular product photography. Amazon product photography is different because Amazon have requirements that are different than regular. I don't care about having your candles in the sand off a beach somewhere. Nobody cares. Amazon want a clean white background. That is the type of product photography you need to be calling and offering. Remember, more than 50% of all purchases on the internet are done on Amazon. So if you have a client that's selling anything online, you need to ask them, are you selling this on Amazon? If not, why not? We never thought about it. We never put it on. Well, we need to set up a product photography shoot so that you can put it on Amazon, so that Amazon will accept the product and you can begin selling your product on Amazon. Really simple, really simple. Last but not least is something we covered a little bit earlier, and it's headshots and group images. Why, Ty? Why you keep doubling down on these damn group shots? Because groups have changed because people have left their job. They're leaving. Right now is a time where I've seen more people change jobs than ever. These group images got to be updated. They got to be changed. They got to be, it's a lot of new executives that are coming into different companies. There's a lot of new workers that are coming to companies that are getting email addresses and things. And they need updated headshots. Listen, headshots is how I pretty much started. Headshots was something that I was just getting so consistent that I was able to invest in other things to take my brand to the next level. Don't be above a headshot. I offer different levels of headshots. We offer a standard, we offered an executive level, and a cinematic headshot. Big difference. We got a $120 headshot that we usually do with multiple people, and we got a $500 headshot. Have those upsells, offer different things, offer different looks, offer different backgrounds. Find ways to create upsells in the area of headshots. Because there may be a client that's okay with a $1,250 headshot. There are people that are shooting $500, $600, $700, $800 headshots every single time. You don't have to have these crazy triangle lights that you're seeing on these other websites that's telling you got to have all this special stuff to have a high-end headshot. You just have to have a really good understanding of light. And you have to have a business that presents that headshot as something of value, right? And don't put a bunch of diamonds and stuff on your page, but understand who your target audience is and what they value. Hey, keep in mind that the video you just watched contains clips from a longer lecture that's available to our gold members at FlashFilmAcademy.com. You can go to FlashFilmAcademy.com to watch the complete lectures if you want to get all the gems and all the information, or you can stay on the channel and continue watching some of our content here. Just click one of those boxes somewhere around here. You know where to go. Right up in here, somewhere, wherever it pops up, you know what to do. You got this.